Wait 1 second, make sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to Minecraft Jungle Paradise Golden Age. Sorry about the kids screaming out in the background there. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. And hello and welcome back to Minecraft Jungle Paradise Golden Age. This is episode 400 and I think it might be 14. 13 or 14, maybe 15, I don't know. I lost track and I have not looked at my, number of episodes since the last episode. So I don't really know. I do apologise, but hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. Last episode I was talking about why I was not recording for 2 days, and that was because it was my mother's birthday and my mother was also getting a new car the next day. And also I was, let's see, we were also talking about some other stuff, like, just some random stuff like rabbits, you know, that the little rabbits that look crazy rabbits, whatever you call them. Oh, Crazy Frog, I remember that song. You ever played the Crazy Frog game, the racing one? I remember that one. That was quite fun, actually. Let's see. The only racing game that I don't think I played of like a weird series would probably be Crash Bandicoot's racing one. Never played that. I heard everyone talking about it back in the day. Let's see. I also talked about the mouse. You remember the old school mouses back in the day? Well, they had balls underneath, and that's what I was also talking about back in last episode. In last episode, I might as well talk about what we actually did last episode. I got a lot of dark oak as we discovered a dark oak biome up north, and also found that an old part of the swamp that I did not delete when I was deleting chunks up here. So here's the old swamp over here. It's still intact. Still looks very swampy looking. And we cut down a bunch of dark oak. We collected a lot of dirt. And that's mostly what we did last episode. Also, I did want to walk down here a second. Also, dark oak looks surprisingly still pretty good looking. Has it changed? It's still normal. It's normal. Oh, that is great. And the texture pack that I'm using, it's quite old. And this is 1.12.2, and it's still not upgraded certain newer textures. I am so glad for that. Also, it's the old dark oak texture. I am also going to upgrade the roof's height. This bit right over here, yeah. Okay, let me just upgrade this old height limit that I made in this cave, as I was using a hammer at the time while drilling all of this, and then the hammer broke halfway through, and then I built a 1x1 tunnel. That's now a 3x3. Well, 3x. Is that a 3x3? Yeah, 3x3. I'm pretty sure that's what you call that kind of tunnel. Not a 2x1, as a 2x1 is what it was before. Let's see. Also, that kid's screaming like a maniac outside. I do apologise, but you can't really do anything about kids in the neighbourhood, as there are kids, they're still growing up, still maturing. Let's see. Just dump what I do not want in here. I can also start growing some dark oak trees. That kid's going maniac mode out there. I think it's some kids playing, that's what it is. Sorry, I just went silent just to, listen for a second. Okay, well, in today's episode, I actually should finish off breaking the ceiling before I start saying what we're doing today. So, in today's episode, we're not actually working on this today. I actually just stopped by here to actually just increase the roof limit. So, in today's episode, we are going to be working on the Twin Roads project. That is what we're working on today. Let's see, and I will also grab some of that. Luckily there's no goats around and they won't eat all of my items that I throw on the ground. Let's see. I think that should work. Okay. I'm also going to increase this little wall bit over here and put like a... well, not increase. Put some logs into this wall bit over here. Kind of make it look a little bit nicer. Yeah, that looks a bit nicer than the last thing that we had here. Okay, let's see. I will also... I should really expand this wall over here, right? You know what? We're expanding the wall 1 block, okay? That's what we're doing. Okay, let's see. Let's expand the wall. Let's expand the wall. Let's expand the wall by 1 block. Okay. So. I might as well talk about some random stuff. You ever had go-go's back in the day? Like, I remember go-go's being quite popular. Nah, that's not what I want to talk about. I've talked about that before. But go-go's were these little figures that you would collect as a kid. They became popular for like a season and then they were out. It's quite weird. Everyone, you know, collected strange toys back in the day. I did also want to talk about Moshi Monsters. Does any of you remember Moshi Monsters? I remember they had a website of Moshi Monsters and you could become your Moshi Monster. I was a little volcano little person. Monster. Let's see, I was a volcano. I quite enjoyed the little volcano person. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted with putting that up there. But I was a volcano person and I quite enjoyed the character that I had. Let's see. Don't know what happened at the website. I know that it shut down the website a long time afterwards. I think it was like funding or something. But I quite enjoyed it. You would grow your own little characters. And you would mix certain stuff and you would eventually collect it. And they had little areas that were like off limits and all that. It was a really good time back then playing that game. It was quite fun. It's quite outdated today, but you know, back then it kept children entertained. Let's see. Let's see. So parents did not get their ears blasted off. Put all of that there. The wall's kind of plain now, but it'll do for now. Okay. I think that's all that I want to do to this area right now. I will also add a little bit of lighting down here as it's getting a bit dark. It's also night time now, so very annoying. Nighttime. There's something dying up in that tree there. Let's see. I was thinking we could bring a companion along with us today. And I was thinking, you know, we don't really have a proper companion. Last companion that we had actually died, and that was Willie the Guard. And we built like Willie a tree house where that is now. And then I burnt the tree house down after Willie died. And then this became the Sailor Cow shrine area. I should really put like armor on that thing, like gold armor. That would be quite funny. But that became the Sailor Cow shrine. And that was the last companion that we had was, what do you call it? Willie the Guard. We have not really had another one. I don't want to take Reggie, as Reggie's kind of new to the village. And, you know, they're just married. And should I really take that one guy away from his family? That he might be creating, who knows? Let's see. Nah, I won't do that. I know who we've not talked to in a long time. So, we're gonna go on a little adventure. Hello there, Michelangelo. I just shared my own... There's sugarcane right under there, right? No. There we go. Okay, also... Pew. Okay, so let's just get to what I needed to do. instead of talking to that Michelangelo that I misspelled, and now I can't get the Michelangelo turtle. Ninja turtle. There's all my bunnies. My bunnies protect my way to the harbor. Let's see. Also, we do have this old building here. Yeah, I really like this little building. I just built it randomly, and you know, it's quite nice. I took like inspiration from someone else's build, and I decided to just create a little bit where I could go one day if I wanted to. Just have a chill day, maybe fish. Let's see, maybe for the future we might stream there. Like fish. Let's see. And I'm lagging. Over here is our back entrance to our base that we built quite recently, like maybe 10-20 episodes ago that we built that. And I would definitely say I quite enjoyed it. That was a quite nice area. Should have just walked all the way around to the back of the base. Wait 1 second. There's this old bit down here, and I've been meaning to deal with it for a while. Let's see. I'm going to block this up. There we go. Let's block up this old temple that generated in here. Sorry about going quiet there for a second. So, a long time ago, when we first generated this world, this temple generated here. Don't know why. It's very annoying. The same thing happened because, let me just talk about some. So, a little while ago, I generated up the seed of Season 4 with this mod pack, just checking it out. You know, just having a little bit of nostalgia. And when I did that, I discovered, at the same time, I never generated up Jungle Paradise Season 4 at the very beginning with the Fossil and Archaeology mod. I don't think I put it in there because in 1.7.10 it didn't work, so when I switched to 1.12.2, I never actually had it in the very beginning of the series. But then I eventually put it in. But then I discovered that the same thing would actually happen. That's happened here. A temple would generate inside Jungle Paradise's Season 4 world. So luckily I did not start my Season 4 world with this, what you call it? Wait 1 second. Messed up my entire talking there. Sometimes I'm not the best at speaking, but at least I'm not the worst. Let's see. Let's just place all of that 1 second. And there we go. Okay, so what I'm trying to explain. In certain Jungle Paradise worlds, if I went back to Season 4, this would happen to my main area in Season 4. That, you know, a temple would spawn in my Season 4 base. Let's see, so that's what I was trying to explain. But I am not the best at speaking, and sometimes conversations don't go the best. Let's see, but I do try my best. At least I'm a lot better at speaking than I am back in Season 4. Let's see. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so the same thing would happen to my Season 4 world if I loaded it up in today's, you know, Jungle Paradise seed stuff. I don't even know what I'm trying to say now. You saw it for yourself. Weird generation with stupid temples. Same thing happened to my base in Season 4 if I loaded it up with the Fossil and Archaeology mod. So that's what I'm trying to explain. And let me try and think. What is it that I wanted to say? I lost what I wanted to say. Let's just ignore that conversation now. Let's see, but it's going to bug me, isn't it? Well, that same thing happened there. It's not what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I don't know where that conversation was going back there. Let's see. I do apologise if it was a bit boring. But let's head down this riverway, as I wanted to head down this riverway to actually find that old companion. Now, if any of you remember our old companion from this episode of when we built this, I want you to guess right now. You can basically see their head right now. And also I'm going to put my mini-map away. Guess. Can you guess their name? If you can't guess their name, then you weren't here for that episode. But this was the build that I nicknamed, well, the build project that I named the Trenches and Towers project. That's what it's called. I built 2 towers that had a bridge, and this one didn't really go that well. But the second one that I built did go very well, and the second one's probably the best one. But I was supposed to build a ginormous road system across my world, but I never actually did that because I cared about the nature too much, and I didn't really want to destroy it. I did want to build a ginormous sapling wall across the entire jungle, but that would take too much time, and also it would destroy the nature. So in Jungle Paradise I really care about the nature as I care about the look of my world, and it's called Jungle Paradise. If there's no jungle, what's the point of it being Jungle Paradise? Okay, enough of that. But our companion, Effrain. Hello there, Effrain. How you been? It's been a while since I've seen you. Yes, I suppose the weather is nice today, yes. Now, I left Effrain out here a long time ago after I decided to go and work on, I think it was the trenches. That's what I went and worked on. And I left Effrain back here and, you know, stay here because I was still building this at the time. And then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go work on the Trenches and Towers project, the Trenches part of it. And that's what I did. I worked on the Trenches and Towers project. And then I went and worked on the second tower thing. And I totally forgot about Effrain until I did my world tour video. Back in, I think it was 388? 386? Somewhere around that time. But I did my world tour then. And that's, you know, that's where I left Effrain for so long. And Effrain's, you know, a good person, but I accidentally left him out here for that long, so I do apologise to Effrain for, you know, leaving him out this long. You know, Effrain used to be, yeah, I guess Effrain was one of my buds back in the day. Come on. You jumping in the boat? Come on. Okay. There we go. So, me and Effrain were good friends with Kelvin, who's also the reincarnation of Daryl, so I'm just gonna call him Daryl. So me and Daryl and Effrain were good friends. I have one screenshot of me running back from my tree farm and they were following me, and then we have one bit where we were all eating cookies inside the house in the kitchen. That was a great time. And you know, Kelvin eventually died to fighting a witch in lava. He charged into the lava and fought a witch, and then the witch kept singing healing, and what is that? I never seen that. That's a big hole. Never noticed that before. Would have been cool to make a secondary entrance to my lush cave. Oh, I'm messing everything up. I got stuck on that block there and it got stuck there for a second. Okay, so we're bringing Effrain back to the house today. As you know, I left him out this long. My good friend finally returns home. So, now we can start to work on the main build project that I wanted to work on today, as we now have the companion that I was looking for. There we go. My ancient junglewood boat that I've been using for a year now, over a year. It's weird to think that I started Jungle Paradise Season 1, Episode 1 back 2 years ago. I was actually looking back at, you know, the search thing for Minecraft Jungle Paradise, and I remember I wasn't not too, you know, dominant in that area too much back when I first, I think it was Season 4 that I checked out. I wanted to see if anyone else was doing Minecraft Jungle Paradise, and not many people were doing Jungle Paradise. They either stopped a long time ago, or it was not really Jungle Paradise. So eventually I was looking for it today, and I found out that I'm the most dominant, one of the most dominant, well, I am the dominant area of Jungle Paradise now in the search recommended areas, because I was going through the Minecraft Jungle Paradise you know, recommended on YouTube, but you know, the search, I don't know how to describe it, but I was looking through all the videos, and it's a big list of different videos and all that, and the lower you go, the more dominant Minecraft Jungle Paradise by Tenkoberry is. It's just filling me. There is the occasional, you know, person that has jungle in their name, and then they pop up for the Jungle Paradise for some reason. I don't know why. My voice just broke there. It's very annoying. Let's see. So that happened, and I was checking it out, and I seen like people started like series like 8 years ago, and that was like 8 years to like 6 years ago for me when I first started the series. And you know, it's quite surprising to see, you know, so many people started a Jungle Paradise series. They didn't really continue it too much. There's like a few series, and then there's like one episode of, you know, a few. So, you know, that was like that. Let's see, I checked through all of that. I was looking through it. And it was actually quite fun to see all the old videos, because they had the, like, the, you know, old starting music, like, you know, you know, what do you call that? You know how everyone would start the video with that electronic music, the well, not like Zippy Doo Dah, but you know, and then it's like, you know, beep 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 beep, something like that. You know, that starting music. Was it like that Calvin Cloud person or something? I don't know. I can't remember his name. Also, Effrain's not been here for over half a year now. Let's see. So hopefully he's doing well. Let's see. So, you know, I saw all of that, you know, old music. Oh, exploding TNT back in the day. Remember when they did a character, what do you call it? They did characters before, I don't know how to describe it. You remember characters for famous YouTubers back in the day, like Minecraft YouTubers. You know how when they first started doing that. I remember getting an exploding TNT character and all that. Ah, that was a great time. Got it for my Christmas. Let's see. But you would get these little figures for toys, and it was just before they'd done you know, like pop figure looking things, and that company that does limited editions. You know, figures, you have to get like one of them, and then, you know, they sell out after a while. I don't know how to describe it, but you know the company that does the figures now, and you know how they do it limited edition, so you have to buy it or you can't get it because we won't make it again. That is what I remember the other people after that started doing. Let's see. Yeah, I realise that I'm not the best speaker. Come on, Dennis. Let's see. I really hate that sometimes I can't speak properly. Okay, let's mine all of this out. But I do try. So, I'm trying to make sure the conversation's, you know, perfect, so you understand. But they used to do figures back in the day for, this company started doing figures back in the day for famous Minecraft YouTubers. And then it became super popular, and then this other company would eventually start doing them, and then you see all the YouTubers like KMB and Swagger Souls doing, you know, the weird pop looking figures, and then I think, you know, yeah, Technoblade did some, and then also some other YouTubers like Tommy Innit and all that. All the basically top Minecraft YouTubers and other content creators would get like a figure every once in a while. let's see, from this company. And basically it was basically, you know, it was to make a lot of money. As if that company does, they make it limited edition, so you can't buy it after a certain amount of time. So when it sells out, you have to look for used ones. Let's see. I hate companies that, you know, do that, you know, sell something limited edition, so they make a lot of money. Like, why? I know it's to make a lot of money, but it's kind of sad. Let's see. Okay. Well, we're gonna continue mining out all of this. Luckily that was like that. That hole was there to stop the water from getting out. Oh, almost had a big water stream down into my main area. I need to watch where my pickaxe is going. Let's see. So, I remember having an exploding TNT figure from the first company that started that. It was a great time. Got it for my Christmas and all that, but it's kind of sad, the newer ones. Well, not sad. The new, you know, figures in the day. I should really stop this conversation now, because I want it to go, you know, into a proper conversation, but then sometimes I can't speak properly, and then sometimes it's just very annoying. And I get very annoyed that I cannot get the words that I want to get out in the conversation that I want to properly, you know, figure out how to make it go in the way that I want it to go. You ever struggle with speaking? I struggle with speaking sometimes. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna mine out all of this now. So we might as well just get to this build and stop talking about, you know, Minecraft YouTuber figures from back in the day when you were a kid. I think like Curry's PC World was doing it. I think that's where the figures were being sold for a little while in Scotland. Let's see, but they were very rare and very expensive. Okay, so this build I just want to put dirt in out, and I kind of ruined you know, our time schedule here. Is I wanted to do some work down here, but then we went and got Effrain and all that. So our time schedule is going to be tight, but I'm gonna figure out how to make this good. I think we might leave a part of it for a little bit. So the idea that I have is that I want to use dark oak wood and put like big strips of like support and pillars up. And I thought, you know, that's gotta be a great idea, right? I wanted to do that. So that's what I want to do here for the back wall. And then I'm gonna continue mining all of that backwards. Geronimo! That was kind of cool there. Poop. I'm out of inventory space. Put that there, right? Because that. Just chuck that on the ground because I do not need it. I'm also going to fill this little strip of stone in with dirt. Okay, so we have to fill all of this in with dirt, clear out that bit, and that should be fine. And I think that's where I would end today's episode. Also, I've just thought, as I'm doing that bit with dark oak, I might as well do that bit with dark oak. But I want to make this all stone, as that's what I had originally planned. But then I think, you know, would it look a lot better with dark oak? I'll ask you, you know, what you think. Do you think I should, what do you call it? Put dark oak on this back wall and just keep it to going like all the way around like that? I'm gonna start making like a dark oak farm because I don't even have a dark oak farm. The only dark oak that I ever wanted was one that was out front of our house, and I might as well explain that in a second. So, a long time ago, dark oak would not spawn in my world. Literally, I would travel hundreds of blocks and not find a single dark oak biome where it should spawn. And I was so annoyed by that I decided to sacrifice a few items back in the day to spawn in a few saplings. And even these saplings did not even grow. Like, right here. Like, I planted like 4 saplings, 3 saplings and all that. Did not grow. I waited 20, I waited 40 and 50 episodes, that sapling did not grow. So I don't know if you can grow dark oak saplings in this update or not. And it's very annoying to me that I cannot get dark oak back then. But now I can get dark oak because I've found the dark oak biome. I actually had to travel, let me tell you. There's a dark oak biome, like, somewhere down here or over here. And that's like 2,000 blocks away from me. And originally I only kept to like certain bits. I would travel out like this far, check if there's any bit there. I would check around this area, that area. Did not find a dark oak biome anywhere. So that's why I spawned in the dark oaks, as I sacrificed a few items to do so. Sorry about that dark oak rant there. Okay, well, I am going to mine up all of this stone over here. So that was my dark oak rant there, as I could not find a single dark oak sapling or a tree back in the day. I really hate how hard it was to try and, find one. Like, one sapling, that's all I was asking for by the end of it. That's why I sacrificed a few items for it. We have done that a lot in this series, sacrifice a few items just for, getting a certain stuff, because as one of the sacrifices I did, I might as well talk about this one. Back when we first fought the Ender Dragon, I brought in a crossbow that turned out it did not have the proper durability, because some reason in the mod that I was using, I might as well show you the crossbow that I'm talking about. This is a crossbow that I'm talking about. For some reason in that mod, the crossbow does not do the same damage as it does in creative mode. So I was going in expecting, a quick fight. It did not turn into a quick fight. It turned into like, struggling for my life, because the bow broke after only 4 shots. That thing had a normal Minecraft bow in it. And I had like 4 stacks of crossbow bolts. So I ended up sacrificing like a bunch of stuff, even the stuff to make the crossbow bolts, and I can't remember what else. There was a bunch of stuff. I sacrificed normal, tools, stuff, whatever it was. I've kind of made up for, that, sacrifice now. Let's see. We don't really sacrifice anything now. We're becoming more self-independent in the series. Like, it would be up to you to, judge, do I get a sacrifice or do I not? Back in the day, but now I don't even do that. Let's see, I don't sacrifice anything. I am self-independent. Wah, 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 wah. Let's see. But I remember all those times of sacrificing certain stuff to get certain stuff, like the saplings and all that. We only did it like 4 times in the series, I'm pretty sure. 5 times, 4 times. And it was only for like certain stuff that, a lot of the time in the mods that I'm using, there's a lot of glitches. Like, I would explain one of the glitches that I've seen so far in this series. And that would be the cloning of certain NPCs, because for some reason in Jungle Paradise recently, 2 people got, singing, Katarina the farmer, somehow they got cloned, and the same thing happened with my snowball. So I don't know why they got cloned, but for some reason there's a weird bug in Jungle Paradise, is a mod pack, that sometimes NPCs clone themselves. So, that's the weird bugs that I'm talking about. It gets very weird, the bugs in the series. Let's see. At least we're not found, you know, game-breaking bugs in normal vanilla Minecraft. Let's see. Also, I'm going to stop talking about this now because I do not feel like talking about it anymore. But I do feel about talking about... Let's see, what else could we talk about? So, I have a new build idea. I'm going to have a break a second. So I have a new build idea, listen. So this new build idea that I have is a build idea built in the water. So I have a build idea that I want to build in the water, and it's going to be deep underwater. And it is about 30 blocks long, and then like 30 or 20 blocks long. So that's how long I want it to be. And I've nicknamed it the Potato Dice Factory. That is the idea. And it's basically an underwater potato farm, and I want to build it at 0-0. You'll probably be wondering why I want to build it at 0-0. And I have my own reasons why I'm building it at 0-0. One, we've not built anything there. Two, there's a notorious issue as 0-0 is always loaded. So, building, you know where, 0-0, would be good to get rid of the notorious. And I don't know what number that we're on there. The next thing that I want to put as a point. We get to build, well, I go back. We get to build it at 0-0. So we get to build at 0-0. There's a notorious problem of 0-0 always being loaded. And the third thing is, I get to build at 0-0, so that means we get to do, you know, some kind of build at 0-0. Don't know what, but yeah. And also the potatoes always keep generated, so that's a good thing. So that's kind of the point that I was trying to make, but then I lost where I was in the conversation, so... Sometimes brain is not kind to me. It becomes kind of annoying sometimes. Let's see. But that's kind of what I was trying to talk about. So I want to build a potato farm, as I think it could be a pretty cool idea to have a potato farm. I'll just keep that water stream right there for a little while. Let's see. So the idea is, for this little area over here, I'm going to go away from the potato factory idea. But you kind of get what I'm meaning by it. I want to build something at 0-0 to deal with the notorious issue, and I want to build a potato farm 2.0. And also, I have been doing the calculations on how good this potato farm would be. It should produce about 50 stacks of potatoes at first, and then that eventually should go up to 100 stacks. And you know, we already work our way through a stack of potatoes in 4 to 10 episodes. So I would definitely say that, you know, potatoes, the food issue, the food crisis in our world would be eliminated. But also, we can build ovens so it auto cooks and it auto drains into a double chest of another double chest of another double chest, and it just keeps on going. Yeah? Basically, I'm building a tire factory that I can harvest all of the potatoes, and then it cooks the potatoes for me, and then I take the potatoes and I eat the potatoes. So that is my idea. It is quite a large scale project, as it's being built underwater, so it will have to be internally drained. But you know, that should not be too much trouble, as I'm also planning this idea to be after 500 episodes, as I want to actually focus on getting a Spinosaurus in this 100 episodes. we're gonna be getting a Spinosaurus on the 500th episode. And in the 400th, I don't really know. I want to kind of focus on draining all of this. But then I kind of don't... I don't really know how to drain a proper... Like, if I was proper at making like a draining thing for water, like redstone device, I could drain all of the water in here. I would probably make it, but I'm not that very good at, you know, draining issues. Also, back to the thing about the sea temple. I want to clear the sea temple by the end of 400 episodes. So this has to be emptied by 400 episodes. Because it has been a long project that has been like this for so long. Now you're probably wondering, oh, like maybe 40 episodes I've been working on it, 50 episodes. You wish. That is what I'm going to say. You wish. It's been like 50 episodes of me trying to drain that thing. It's been over 300 or 400 episodes that I've been trying to drain that thing. I'm pretty sure it's like 300 episodes something that I've been trying to drain that. Maybe 280. That's how long it's been trying to drain that little area of water. I wish it could be simple, but it's not simple. Like trying to drain water in this game is a pain, and I mean a pain. Like draining water in this update, absolutely horrible. But then I look, you know, oh, what's the other people in like different parts of the Minecraft community doing to deal with water? And then you see like the 2B2T community getting redstone devices that drain like entire oceans of water and all that. And then like, you know, there's me putting sand like a regular Minecraft YouTuber would do to drain water. If only I was good at redstone like I was like... How long ago was I good at redstone? Let me try and think. Like it was a long time ago that I was a redstone master. Like I was a redstone master. I would create creations without even knowing what it was. Like I'm pretty sure in like 2014 I created like, you know, my first ever redstone clock without even knowing what a redstone clock was. So, you know, eventually I would create like a puzzle map. Ow. I might as well talk about my puzzle map again. So, a long time ago, stupid thing, put that there. I need stairs. A long time ago, I created a puzzle map. I loved this puzzle map with all my heart. I still have it somewhere. Let's see. And I just built puzzle after puzzle on it. I don't even think some of the redstone devices still work in it, due to all the changes going on with the, you know, 1 point something whatever update 1 point, well not 1 point, what other whatever update Minecraft PE is on now. Still remember it being on like 0.9 or something, whatever you call it. Before Hunger, that's when I played Minecraft PE, before it had Hunger. I love those days. Just building so much, playing with Barry and Rose. That was a good childhood. That was a good childhood. There we go. And put that in my backpack. Just carry that on me. I think we may have to go get some more stuff tomorrow, more dirt. And also, that is us done with placing all of the dirt. That slime was slime for a second. You saw that, didn't you? That thing wasn't even touching the ground. That thing was like, you know... Who's that one guy who flew too close to the sun? That guy. Circles or something, I don't know. Okay. Effrain, you good? Okay. I'm also going to put extra lights around here, as this is a Minecraft Comes Alive person. More creatures, ogres, really are drawn to this. It's like, you know, fee fi foam, I smell the blood of an Englishman. You know that saying for the giant and the beanstalk when he was talking to Jack? It's like that, but it's whenever a Minecraft comes alive person gets smelt by a mole creature's ogre. Okay, here's a joke. I'm sorry. Can we shake hands? You have a nice grip, thank you. Tell a story. I can't believe that all happened. Yes, Dennis has been through many different universes. Dennis and the multiverse. Like, you know, before I end today's episode today, I had an idea to do like a Minecraft Jungle Party, well not Jungle Party, Minecraft series all about Dennis, of me going through different mod packs with Dennis, so we could start to explore different, you know, types of Minecraft mod packs together. This little thing dies too early in Lord of the Rings. And also I'm kind of stupid with it coming to Lord of the Rings, you know, mod. So that is the first time I've ever seen that happen. I've never seen a Minecraft Comes Alive villager fight a, what do you call it? A Minecraft Enderman. Okay, I'm gonna end it here as I am not very good at speaking now, and it's getting hot and I need to take a little break for a second. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe, and have a nice day, safe up to apple, maybe even some oranges, need to keep all day vitamins. Very, very important, and bye bye, see you next time. Have a nice day, see you, bye bye.